Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Evan with a WBZ News update. Our top stories: a Salem public school employee is on administrative leave following allegations of inappropriate interaction with a child. We don't know the name of the employee or whether the child involved is a student in the district. But in a letter to parents last week, public school officials say they're working with DCF and police on the investigation. An open house is being held tonight to discuss plans to redesign Boston's White Stadium. Now, the meeting's being held from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Bruce Bowling Municipal Building. It will give residents the chance to see how Boston schools plan to partner with the National Women's Soccer League. There will also be previews of the new design and opportunities to ask questions. One group against privatizing the stadium has filed a lawsuit over the plan. Well, cooling off during this heat will be a challenge. State parks are open, but lifeguards don't go on duty until Saturday. So it's a similar situation in Amesbury. Lake Gardner is open, but it's never staffed with lifeguards, so swim at your own risk there. Pools aren't an option for the most part either. We checked the status on some popular pools. The Leominster State Pool doesn't open for the season for another month. And it's a similar situation in Brockton, where the Cosgrove Pool, as you can see here, is still under renovation. This is what it looked like yesterday, so still a long way to go. Despite the heat, it is a beautiful sunny day here in the Boston area. Let's get a check of the forecast with meteorologist Jacob Wyckoff.
Be seeing the 80s, even 90s building back in, especially as you go towards the Merrimack Valley. Right now we're sitting at 72 in Boston. The cool spot, the Cape and Islands in the 50s and 60s. Notice Fitchburg at 86, 85 in Nashua. Definitely one of the warmest days we have seen this year. Tomorrow will be even warmer. So look at our weather headlines. We're at 80s and 90s for the rest of the week. Even into the weekend, we're expecting some 80s to stick around. Showers and storms are likely on Thursday. We'll time out that front as it gets a little bit closer, but right now it's looking like a mid to late afternoon frontal passage. If it's a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit weaker of a frontal passage, which we wouldn't mind at all. We don't want those severe storms. Nice start to the holiday weekend, and then perhaps a few showers heading into Memorial Day Monday. But right now it's all about the blue skies, the warm temperatures that we have. I would say importantly, we don't have the humidity that's around. That's one thing that can really take us down a couple of pegs when it comes to the comfort factor this time of year. We do have those blue skies in place. Notice a couple of sprinkles starting to pop up as you go towards Albany, even a sole sprinkle there right along Route 2 as you go into Berkshire County, right about there. So we are watching the chance in northern Mass as you go north and along Route 2 and then into parts of southern New Hampshire as this boundary swings through for maybe a sprinkle, perhaps even a thunderstorm to pop up, but I think most of us will be dry throughout the day today. We're in the mid to low 80s into the afternoon. A lot of sunshine, some clouds overnight, but we're back to sunshine for tomorrow. You know, one thing we have not done is hit 80 degrees in Boston, so we're a little bit delayed as far as that goes. Normally that arrives on May 1st, but if we were to hit 90 in this upcoming stretch, we would be a little bit ahead of average. June 1st is our first 90-degree reading. I think the best chance for hitting 90 degrees is going to be through the Merrimack Valley into portions of Essex County, Middlesex County, and then as you go into southern New Hampshire through Manchester, Nashua, Methuen, that's where we would see some of those upper 80s to near 90 degrees. That's what we're forecasting for Lexington, Hudson, Andover, upper 80s. Boston, back into the mid 80s. The cool spot once again will be towards the Cape and Islands, where we're expecting 60s for tomorrow. Now heading into the beaches, if you head up towards Cape Ann, that's going to be a nice spot over the coming days. Nice southwesterly wind funneling into Cape Ann, so you're talking mid to upper 70s for highs. A lot of sunshine along the way. Cool spot will be the Cape and Islands, mid 60s for Wednesday and Thursday. Bit more of a westerly wind heading into Friday, so a little bit more warmth gets out towards the Cape and Islands with that wind direction. Now what we're watching for heading into Wednesday, dry, clear air, a lot of sunshine to return, 80s and 90s for places inland. Then we watch a couple of shower chances, one Thursday morning and another one Thursday evening, afternoon into the evening. Timing this out, we'll watch that closely, but at the moment I do think there is a chance that we could be talking about some strong to even severe storms. But otherwise, it's all about the warmth. You're talking mid to upper 80s the next few days, back into the mid to low 80s Friday, Saturday, Sunday. and we're watching for a chance of some showers and storms heading into Memorial Day Monday. Hopefully we can hold off on some of those showers, but at the moment, at least 2 of the 3 weekend days look pretty nice. Paula?
All right, Jacob, thanks. I'm Paula Eben. This has been a WBZ News Update.